Welcome back. I'm Dr. Ruckus, and today we're playing Golgari, Obliterate, and Ranked Standard. I was incredibly pleased by this deck today. In my mind, Golgari hasn't been anything other than absolute garbage in a long time. The last time I remember Golgari being good was maybe when Binding of the Old Gods was good, and Golgari / Sultai type stuff was pretty okay. But it's been garbage for a long time, and today was fantastic. It's got some major upgrades. So number one, and probably most importantly, we have Glissa Sunslayer. This card is nasty. 3 mana, 3/3, first strike, death touch. That means your opponent cannot go to combat, right? If they attack, you first strike, death touch, kill their thing. And when you attack, they don't want to block it either. The only things that really have first strike in the meta right now are maybe Thalia. So if Thalia gets a +1 counter on it, that can go toe-to-toe with this. Or maybe a first strike Emperor Flash in, +1 counter, give it first strike, go to toe. But everything else cannot deal with the Sunslayer. And then when you attack, if you deal combat damage to a player, you can choose either draw a card, lose a life. Okay, so you're drawing extra cards every turn. Destroy target enchantment like Kiki Jiki or Wedding Announcement, or remove up to 3 counters from target permanent, including counters like loyalty counters from Planeswalkers, Bankbuster counters, whatever. Like, this is so much built into this, and I am so pleased that Golgari has something like this. Like, this makes Golgari playable. I'm running 3 here. Run 3 to 4. Run 4. Because if they don't answer this, this will take over the game by drawing you cards every turn. And if they do, you're going to want the backup anyway. So, wow. All right, Obliterator. Very fun. 4 black is tough to fit in the mana base. We don't have the fast lands yet. Hopefully we get them next set. So I'm actually running Thrawn Portal in here. So we got a little bit of pain damage in here, but I think you need it to cast it on time. I am running an even split between swamps and forests, which you might disagree with, but we also have a lot of 2-drops on 2 that need green, so I'm okay with that decision. But yeah, I mean, this card is again a must-kill threat. It's not always completely devastating. There are plenty of decks that have blood tokens sitting around, like Grixis, so maybe they can chump block with something, sack some blood tokens or some extra lands and survive. But this is effectively a must-kill threat, and I don't even think you need the fight spells with it. The fight spell is the thing, right? It's the cute thing you want to do. You want to have your creature fight their pretty big creature and have them sack all the permanents, but I don't think you need it to win. And I think you'd be maybe even happier just dropping the Bushwhack and just throwing in some Go for the Throat and Shoulder's Edict. I will say one thing that's nice with Bushwhack in this deck, again, because we don't have the fast lands yet, is that you can just use it to fetch the basic swamp to curve out on time. So that's actually a decent advantage to Bushwhack, but you don't need to be fighting with the Obliterator to make it good. It is good on its own. If they do not have removal, it is a huge issue for them. And then we have Thrun, Breaker of Silence. This card here, let me move the camera real quick. This card's also very good. 5 mana, 5/5, cannot be countered, cannot be the target of non-green spells, indestructible on your turn. So your opponent basically has to have a sweeper to deal with this, and if they don't, they just can't deal with it, right? You can attack every single turn. It has indestructible on your turn. It has trample if they can't chump block it. Like, these are all 3 of these things are must-kill threats, and they're all in Golgari, and that is sweet. So to facilitate that strategy, running a lot of ramp, we're running these 4 Scrap Gorgers and 4 Loam Speakers, which I was happy with, because with this many 4s and 5-drops in your semi-aggro deck, it's nice to have that much ramp. Also, Gwenna, Eyes of Gaia pairs really well with both of these guys, because whenever you cast a creature spell with power 5 or greater, like both of these, you put a +1 counter on her and untap it. Pretty sweet. She has 2 mana, any color combination. So all that's very good. I put in the Sleeper because we have so much ramp here, although this mana can only be used, I guess, if you use to activate abilities. We have so much ramp here, I wanted to play a 1-drop that has a mana sink in it. So instead of playing the adaptive, which you could maybe try to squeeze in depending on how aggressive and low to the ground you build the deck, I have to for the Sleeper because I figure we have some extra mana lying around to level that up and draw some cards. And then Tyvar, pretty cute. This is not the best home for it, but we have a lot of 2-drops, so I threw him in there, but mostly just try him out. And then Flesh Gorger I think is nice because we have a lot of ramp. It's good to have a 7-drop in there that doubles as a 3 mana 3/3. Maybe you ramp into it and play it for 7. So that's the deck. Very satisfying. Absolutely try it out. Golgari has never been better in a long time. Enjoy the gameplay. Let's dive right in. On the play, this looks okay here. Okay, opponent with a turn 1 rope. Hit the slow land down first. Nothing else to do on 1. We don't have anything to ramp into. Might just go double Beast Caller. Or triple Beast Caller. Yeah, we can save the portal. Save a little bit of life here. We can Simic. Probably Rot Priest shenanigans. Hopefully we can hit him really hard and fast off the triple Beast Caller draw. Bushwhack could also be essential. They tap out. Mirex. Okay. There's the Rot Priest. Hit the Obliterator as well. Leave out on black is fine. First Beast Caller. I mean, we can attempt the Bushwhack. I just don't think it's going to go that well. Okay. Swing. They just almost certainly have protection. I think we actually just go get the land here and double spell next turn and make giant beast callers. Basic lands. Let's go ahead and get black again. Swamp, we can still double spell, and that gets us closer to the Obliterator at some point. But triple beast caller, they can shove through a lot of damage. Okay, third land. Ivy comes down, okay. They only have colorless left, though. Slow turn for the opponent. That's interesting, but I think we just make massive beast callers and force them to block. They really do not want to be blocking. Here comes beast caller number 3. Nice. Thanks. Then come the Scrap Gorger. Make these as big as possible. Yep. Pump to the moon. Swing in for a lot of damage. Try to clock them before they have a chance to set up their combo. Down to 8. Alright, this is the critical turn. They can pop off. This Mirrex might be painful for them. Really limits what they can do. They need more blue and more green to cast a lot of stuff. Fourth land. Okay, opens up some options. Storm Chaser Drake. Okay, that's not a instant or sorcery to target the Rot Priest. So we can drop the Obliterator on them. Not that it really matters. We can also just double spell with Gwenna, which I think is maybe even better. Just get these guys all as big as humanly possible. So here comes Gwenna. Grow all the beast callers. Here comes Sleeper. I'd rather take the pain land damage. I guess this guy's not doing anything anyway. Maybe he blocks. Whatever. Let's do it like this. Grow everyone again. I mean, that's a squad right there. These guys are ready to party. I'll tell you that. Okay, swing with all except for the Gorger. It's a lot of damage. You're gonna have to block something. Or use some Tamiyo safekeeping shenanigans, some phase out shenanigans. Someone's going under the bus. Triple block. Maybe March of Swirling Mist? Okay. Maybe protect one and protect the other, and they both copy on the Spell Thief anyway. Tyvar stand there. Sure. Hexproof Indestructible. Yep, they get all the copy shenanigans. Okay. How many counters do we get this turn? That's 1. That's 2. Draw a card. Okay. Then we run it back again. Safekeeping. Mm-hmm. Copy. Yep. Poison. Up to 3. Yep. Up to 4. Okay. Well, they've certainly survived the turn. We can level up the Sleeper on end step. Drake. I like that better than a spell. I mean, we'll see if they can get there this turn. They certainly did fine last turn. 2 cards left in hand. No attacks. We'll go ahead and level you up. Off the Scrap Gorger. Sure. Loam Speaker. It's definitely Obliterator first, off the Gwenna. Grow everyone to the moon. Then Pain Land here. Continue to grow everyone. We'll see if it's enough, though. Okay. 2 combats. Pretty sure everyone's getting in there except for the Scrap Gorger. Hold you back. Okay. What do you got? Despite our very impressive board state, it's extremely reasonable they just win here. But we'll see. Alright, looks like they're going to run back the same trick, I imagine. Protection here, protection here. Copy onto the Ivy, keep the Rot Priest around. Multiple targets. Yeah, good game. Yeah. Down to 7. Okay. Oh, they didn't have protection. Alright. So can you get there or not? Bypass. Okay, that's up to 5. What else you got? Attack. Cannot be blocked. Up to 6. Connive. Okay. Bin a land. Scoop. All right. Not so bad. I would have been a little sad if we didn't get there. I mean, come on. Our board state was ridiculous, so feels good to get the W. When it goes first, we got the Sunslayer to hold him back. Give this a go. None of our numerous 1 or 2 drops really, besides the Bushwhack, but I think it'll be okay. Famous last words. Black. Swamp. Sleeper. Okay. All right, we have the 2-drop. That's quite nice. We're going to start here. Do we want to bushwhack? No, we're good. All right, no bushwhacking. Just going to trudge through the brush at normal pace. Swing for 1. No pump. We got a 2-drop. No 2-drops. They want to kill the next thing we play, most likely. If that's the case, we can give them the Loam Speaker here. I think we're fine with that. And I don't think I want to take the pain land damage off the portal. I mean, it maybe gets us to a turn 4 Obliterator, but no guarantee. Okay. Do you want to burn your removal spell? Opponent says yes, we're on the play. We like doing that. So that's fine. We got plenty of ramp in hand. That's not our issue. Okay, stuck on land, potentially. Up to a 2/2. Do they have cut down? They might. There's some stick there. That can always just be the level up off the sleeper, though. Well, we can give him the Sunslayer treatment. Probably should have played Dawn Portal there. Because that survives cut down. And First Strike Death Touch is a menace to deal with. We'll see if they can untap and do something else. Yeah, should have gotten the Thrawn Portal down, paid a little pain land damage, and then we could do more action this coming turn. Diabolic Intent. Search your library for a card. I wonder if they just get a basic land here. That'd be brutal. Let's see. If they play a land here, I bet they just got a land. Smart man. Backup sleeper. I mean, that's painful, but okay, we hit the next land drop anyway. That's nice. Comes in untapped. So this turn, do we really want to fight this thing? We don't have a whole lot else to do. Maybe go Beast Collar Bushwhack. I think that's fine. Okay. Just get rid of the draw engine. I think we'll play out a tap land on black. And swing with the Sunslayer. Take the draw here. Draw a card, lose a life, sure. Okay, all the Gwennas in the house, ready to go. I can't believe they had a Diabolic Intent just hit land, that's so sad. Graveyard Trespasser, makes sense they eye our graveyard. We still get in with the First Strike Death Toucher every turn. Bushwhack. Well, it's definitely Gwenna here. And I don't think we're bushwhacking, per se. I almost want to save Takenuma. I think just like this. Swing for 3, lose a life, draw a card. Okay, they eat it. Yeah, draw a card, lose a life, down to 13. Gotta watch that, but... yeah, I think we want to save Takenuma. I could see it being useful. We have so much mana off the Gwenna anyway. So we'll play you out on black again, I guess. Yep. Just make sure we have quadruple black in case we need it. 4th land. Is it Shelly time? Attack first. Are they going to sweep? I think I'm actually okay trading off the Beast Caller here. Then we put it on the Gwenna. If they kill the Gwenna, we have the backup Gwenna anyway. So none of this is catastrophic. We are a little bit low. They get to start chaining Invoke Despair, so we might be a bit more unhappy. I think we'll put it here because we're happier if they pick off this target. Let's see if they see cut down. No cut down before the counter lands. Okay. Obliterator. Well, we could mill and look for our own Obliterator off the Takenuma. We can also just get in with the First Strike Death Touch still, though. And sack some lands. Sack 3 lands with the Gwenna. Okay. I guess I'm okay with that. First Strike Death Touch in the house. Alright, they take the block. So before we sack the lands, I guess we want to use them to Takenuma. It'll go on the stack though, right? Okay. So let's tap for black. I don't mind sacking the Thrawn Portals. Let's not take any pain land damage right now, though. Do we need one more? Shouldn't this cost only 3? I don't understand. Okay. Okay, I guess we get back to Beast Caller here. Alright, fine. So we can drop some lands. We have plenty of lands to go. Yeah, let's do it like this. Yeah, let's still play out, Okay. A lot of lands gone. And we still have to play yet another land and play out the Beast Caller. No more black mana, though. Okay, do they run back the next Obliterator? It's a Flesh Gorger, only for 3. We have some good attacks into that. We can cast Thrun. That's a very good play here. Auto pay, take some more damage. Yep. Okay. Attack with these guys. Quena putting in work this game. So this is only to cast creature spells or activate abilities of creature cards, which is why the Takanuma didn't work there. I'd forgotten about that line of text. Was very confused for a minute. Okay. Sunslayer down finally. He's put in a ton of work this game. They eat 4, though. That's all for the turn. We have a 5/5 that is immune to non-green spells and is indestructible on our turn. So, good luck with that one. Phyrexia Arena. They're going to try to draw their way out of this. Let's punish them as quickly as we can. Okay, after some thought, they pass here. Queth land will bushwhack and fight. They will gain 3 life. We'll go down 3 ourselves. But allows the Beast Caller to get in there this turn. Flesh Gorger down. Okay. Swing in. It's a lot of damage. When it drops to 3 with the Phyrexian Arena, dropping them to 1. Or to 2, rather. 6 mana. It's got to be a sweeper. It's a Gix. That's not enough. Takanuma now. But that's game. Nothing else they can play this turn. Doesn't matter how they configure it. Even if they get back an Evolved Sleeper or something that could play, we still have Trample off this and 3 attackers. They get back the Obliterator just to show us. But, yeah, we'll show them our own Obliterator. Just because we can. I'm nicing myself. High five! Okay, there we go. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure I made a number of misplays this game, but Sunslayer is absolutely busted, or at least extremely strong, and Thrun is also very strong, so it's cool. Golgari hasn't been good, and Golgari has been nothing but trash for so long that this is pretty fun. On the play, looking good to me. Can, do we want to bushwhack on 1 to get the 4th land drop? I don't think so. We got plenty of mana right here. Riveteer's Overlook. Okay. What land are we fetching? Swamp it is. Ooh, Obliterator. Let's go. Alright, I like the Scrap Gorger early. So here we come. Down to 19 off the Painland. Getting ready to get that Obliterator online. Okay, opponent burns their entire timer. Pretty suspect, I would say. Do we just drop the Obliterator into open mana? I think the answer is no, but I actually want the Gunslayer to survive more. Drawing a card and losing a life seems very attractive. So, with that logic, we actually are going to drop the Obliterator here. Because I'd rather than pick this off versus the Sunslayer. Because Sunslayer can add value throughout the course of the game. Okay. So you have Infernal Grasp or what? Resolves. Let's see what removal they have. Yep, go for the throat. And again, that's okay between that and the Sunslayer. If we can get one of them to resolve, if we can get the Sunslayer down and draw a card every turn, I'd much prefer that. It's actually Jund with the Scrap Gorger. Could potentially fight here. I think I'm okay with that. I mean, that's fine, I guess. Save a little bit of pain that way. Sure. Okay. Scrap Gorger almost up to a 3/3. We're getting there. In terms of fighting, I mean, if this keeps them off their 4-drop, I'm okay with that. Alright, fight the 0/3. Should be safe with 1 black open. Cut down would not kill the Sunslayer. I keep wanting to call this a Gunslayer. Glissa Sunslayer. That's all for the turn. Let's see if the Sunslayer survives long enough to attack. They hit their 4th land drop. Soul of the Windgrace. But can you deal with a first strike Death Toucher is my question for you. Ooh, that's nice too. Does not have haste. Alright, so we'll just swing here with the Sunslayer first. Get in there with our 3/3 first strike Death Toucher. Yep, that's super annoying. Oh my god, this card's good. Draw a card, lose a life. Seems good. Hit the next land anyway. Alright, play that out. Why does it want to tap the Scrap Gorger? Oh, because it needs a second green? Yeah, that's fine with me. We'll save the life. Okay. Scrap Gorger onto a 3-3. We now have a 5-5 indestructible on our turn and a 3-3 first strike Death Toucher. And we can fight as well? Yeah. Let's do that. We don't even have to though, right? What are they going to do here? What do they have at instant speed? Removal for the Sunslayer, I guess, is their best bet. Or make this indestructible. I guess that's what they want to do. They want to make it indestructible. Fortunately, this is that sorcery speed. So let's not throw the Sunslayer in there. We can just attack with Thrun. I think that makes the most sense here. They definitely want to make it indestructible. They take the block, but we're also indestructible, right? Yep. Okay, one land done. Down. Other option is, we have trample too. Yeah, we'll just play out some stuff. I forgot that this actually taps when that happens. So we could have played the Bushwhack first, just to force the matter. Take a land out of the graveyard. And then we could attack with the Sunslayer and the Thrun and taking a draw, but I'm okay with how it worked out. They can't, I mean, they have to deal with Thrun or they lose. Riveteer's Overlook. They scoop. Yeah, they look at Thrun and like, what are you supposed to do against that card? This card is a sleeper. People need to play this card. This card is busted. Thrun, like, if your opponent can't deal with it, just like, what are they going to do? Oh my goodness. On the play with some ramp. Okay. I'm down for this. Get her tap land. And then decide Beast Caller or Loam Speaker. We'll probably go Loam Speaker here. Mishra's Research Desk. Okay. Yeah, I think we will. There's a chance we just hit the Obliterator on 4. Need to top deck well, but it's possible. Okay, not this time. That's okay. I think we just ramp into Thrun. What are they going to do about it, right? Okay, here comes the Loam Speaker. Here comes the Scrap Gorger. I mean, if they Brother's Hood end here, yeah, we're devastated. But if they don't, potential is unlimited. Okay, so that's interesting, but that is not going to go well against the Obliterator. Okay, so here's the question. Do you give him the Thrun treatment or the Obliterator treatment? They have removal, you know, like Infernal Grasp. We'll see it pretty soon. I think we try to bait that out of them first, because they cannot beat the Obliterator if they don't have removal, so we'll try Thrun here. And, yeah, I guess we can swing for 1. Sure. Down to 19. Let's go. Okay. Forge can run into Thrun all day long. Harvester. Blood token acquired. Okay. Okay. No attacks. Yeah, I mean, we're hoping they, I was hoping they'd use removal on one of our dorks here, but they did not. So we can play the Beast Caller and the Obliterator this turn. And we're fine to attack with Thrun first. Let's go ahead and do that. Here comes a 5-5. Okay, down to 14. That's what I like to see. Let's make sure not to tap our black lands. Beast Caller down. And Obliterator down. Okay, trigger. Nothing in the graveyard to take, looks like. Maybe we took the Mishra's deck. Opponent cycles, they need an answer real soon. Or they might just scoop, I don't know. Synthesizer. Better draw quick. Land, yeah. Dude, Obliterator plus Thrun, like, what are they supposed to do? Literally nothing in their deck deals with that. Whew. Hot stuff. Man, this is a little bit tough. Sunslayer is so good on 3. We're going to try it. If we hit that next land drop on the next couple turns, we might be okay. Mono White Soldier, some things never change. We do hit the next land. Okay, I'm going to prioritize playing black sources first to make sure we can play the Obliterator on time. Made that mistake before. Next Obliterator. Okay. Well, nothing to do on 2. But we're going to give him hell after this. Siege Veteran. 3-2 acquired. But can you get through... Yeah, we'll continue to play black mana sources. Alright, 3 mana, 3-3, first strike, Death Toucher. Here we go. See if they have the Cathar. That is probably their best and only answer here. Nope, it's Thalia, first striker, and a Guardian of New Benalia. Alright. I want to see an Obliterator. Give me a black mana source. Okay. I should be more specific next time, I guess. I would like an untapped black mana source, thank you, deck. Fine. I mean, this holds off some other stuff. So I think we're just hanging back here. Obviously not deploying the second legendary copy, so no attacks. Hope they don't Cathar and swing in for 5,000 damage. So what do they want to do here? I mean, Benalia's annoying. Thalia trades, but I guess we're happy with the trade because we have backup Sunslayer anyway. It's got to be Thalia or the Benalia, though. Recruitment Officer doesn't do it. That, I feel like, was not the best move because we have First Strike and Death Touch. Alright, so we eat 5 to the face here. Take this block. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. It's, First Strike Death Touch is very strong. No question about it. Backup Thalia? To get the token? Alright, that's fair. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. I think we're just dead here, sadly. Obliterator means we take 2 damage, drop to 8. Go block, block, take 8. Thrun is maybe survive a turn, but still basically dead. So, yeah, I mean, we kept the slow hand, which was maybe a mistake. These attack all this turn, attack all next turn. They'll get there. Okay, distribute the counters. Distribute the counters. Attack all. Try to block like this, try to block like this. Take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we can't get there. Oh, all right, soldiers. We'll get them next time, though. Better curve. We give that deck a run for their money, for sure. On the play. Looks okay to me. Nothing to ramp into, so we'll see if we go Beast Caller or... Do we want to Bushwhack now? I think the answer is no. I think we're pretty good on land. We'll save this to fight something at some point. Primitive. Want to also on green. Let's get the Beast Caller down. I think that's fine. Prioritize growing over ramping here. Loam Speaker. Opponent also ramping into something. Hit the Throne. That's nice. I think we get the Scrap Gorger down. And then the question is it worth a fight spell to take them off their ramp? So otherwise they play a 4-drop, which could be as big as a Spinoderm. Does that thing have Hexproof? I think it starts with Hexproof. This might slow them down a decent amount here. Let's go ahead and do it this way. If we don't, we can't play Thrun next turn, but that's okay. Alright. Fight it is. Take out the Loam Speaker. On the play, keep them off their ramp. Hopefully that pisses them off a little bit. Swing for 3. Turn 3 could be the 4-4 Toxic. 3 mana 4-4. Augur of Autumn. Alright. Well, we want to kill that. We can't just yet. We have 4 mana available. Gunslayer is just so good. I think I'm down for that. Gunslayer plus Sleeper. Okay. Throw the Beast Caller. Get you down. Tap you. Take a creature. Start working towards our 2 mana 3-3 Scrap Gorger. Swing for 5. They can get lands off the top, but they're far away from Coven. And hopefully get a nice Sunslayer attack in this coming turn. Scoop! Yeah. Get him. Alright, I think we'll call it there. If you enjoyed today's video, as always, please consider dropping a like, a subscribe, and a comment. It helps out the channel a lot. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one.